obviously over the weekend. Played fairly well, I think, at Portland. Obviously, the goal every game is to get a win, but I think there were some things to be happy about in that game. What did you see?
Well, I think the biggest thing, obviously, they scored at will at times. We didn't want to give them threes, which we did in the first half. We took those away in the second half, but they're really good. They took what we gave them, and a lot of that was post ups and mismatches from the inside. Still, I liked us in the second half. We outscored them by 3 in the second half, so lots to build on. In particular, I think we missed 6 wide open threes to start the second half. I want to say maybe possibly 3 by Jenna. I want to say 2 by LA and 1 by Tara. And I'd take those shots any day of the week. I don't think we made one of them. I'm not sure we can win games if we don't have those people making shots or a high percentage of those shots. But still, I think we're getting great looks. I think we put ourselves in position to, be successful on the road. I liked our offense on that in that particular game. I thought we were really good on that side of the ball. They're hard to guard. We couldn't quite guard them good enough, but lots to build on. And quite frankly, I hope we get another chance at them.
Yeah, certainly. Astera Tahina, strong year. Just kind of what have you seen from her as far as like a balance between her scoring and her distribution on the court?
Yeah, I mean, she's just the quintessential. She's a true point guard, doesn't have to score to be effective. Pass first mentality, super high IQ, knows our system, knows how to get us into things. Again, the things I say all the time is that the team is, really comfortable when she's on the floor. She makes other people's jobs easier. LA wants her on the floor, so LA doesn't have to do as much point guard. But she's just, and honestly, in a million ways, how we go is based on how she goes. If her motor's good, if her energy's good, if she comes across half court with great pace and assertiveness and decision making, we generally have great possession. So lots on her, and but she's built for it and is obviously, the best true point guard and best leader that we have on our team.
Obviously, just looking ahead to this weekend, we've got San Francisco in town and then St. Mary's after that. But obviously, we're to the point seeing teams for the second time around. What do you expect to see from San Francisco?
Yeah, just a really tough matchup for us. I think they create problems for most teams in this league. A lot of people that can post up. Again, things that have given us trouble. They surround those people with really good shooters. So you can't come off of shooters, but you need to help in the post. They have a couple of kids that can just really put some points on the board. So just a tough team. Shoot a lot of threes. Get in transition, run it up the floor, great penetration and kick kind of team. Play 5 out, so our bigs sometimes have trouble guarding or getting on the floor or having a position to play. Physical on defense. I mean, just all the things that I think they're very well coached and a tough matchup for us. So, but excited because again, that's just another team that plays a style that we need to figure out how to match up with, and we need to succeed. And great preparation for us. We should be prepared for some of the things that they do because we've seen it before.
We've talked about Tara a lot this season, but with Senior Day coming up, what can you say about Tara and what she's meant to this program?
Yeah, just it's just the hardest thing ever to live through Senior Day and weekend and think about, you spend a lot of time thinking about her. I brought it up a couple of times to the team about, I said some sarcastic comment like, I hope this freshman class has freshmen like these guys that don't get it yet. Like, and because Tara is dying for the freshmen to understand the importance of everything we do in practice, in preparation, how to compete, how to, be resilient and fight through adversity. She's already done all those things. She's lived that roller coaster, maybe of being inconsistent as a freshman and sophomore, but playing with really strong players around her. Now she's the strong player around these guys that are, get 7 new players, and they're all in different stages of their development on competitiveness and how to help us win. So I just think, it's been a really hard road for Tara, because she's been by herself in a class her entire career, came in as the only player in her career, in her class, and now is the only senior on a team trying to lead a lot of really young teams. Not the easiest thing for a senior to do, and certainly someone by herself, but she stepped into this like the most amazing. I'm really surprised by it. I didn't know she had the strength. I didn't know she had the voice. I didn't know she had the stand. And she's just risen to the occasion. And again, when you get to the point when you're Tara's age and old enough and understands our culture and what it means to be a senior and lead, I think that thing that comes up all the time, she doesn't have to be liked. She doesn't care if she's liked by a bunch of freshmen or young players, because it's more important to be right, and it's more important to lead the right way. And she doesn't get caught up in, I'm going to do these things because I want you to like me. She's earned everybody's respect. She's the hardest worker. She's the best communicator. She's the most consistent player every single day in our gym, and everything you expect from a senior. And certainly just want to do her right and honor her right, and honestly couldn't respect a player more than Tara and what she's become in our program.
Okay, Greg sent a question just regarding WCC seating. I think he kind of just wants to know where you feel like where we're at and kind of where we might fall come postseason in the WCC tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we're in the top 4. I mean, I think it's probably pretty not feasible to get into the top 2. But I fear everyone in this league, and have ultimate respect for everyone we're playing. And I don't think there is anything given. I think San Francisco's a hard matchup. We jumped on them early, but I think they outscored us in the second half. St. Mary's, that was a nip and tuck game the entire game, and we kind of broke free. It's been so long since we played both of them. I think both teams and programs, all teams and programs are, further along than they were then. So excited to play. I think our team is excited. I think our team is highly motivated, and obviously we want to finish as high as we possibly can to get as many buys as we possibly can. Certainly want to put ourselves in position so that we can compete for a championship in the tournament.